Many congratulations, you've just won the World Matchplay for the first time. Sum up your emotions and how you're feeling right now.
I haven't really got words for it. I've come here for the last sort of 3 years now, or 2 years, and I always failed at an early hurdle just to get over that winning line. And it was a weak game tonight, but just to get over the winning line, it means the world to me. And it's going to give me the worlds of confidence.
Was it a funny game for yourself, racing into a 9-0 lead? Was that harder than being involved in a close, tough game? I
think yeah, you always, as a player, we always build ourselves up and we always expect something in our head what's going to happen in a game. And I had the expectation that Michael was going to come out, play like he played against Glenn last night in them first 9 legs, from the start really. And then that ain't me being nasty, and then maybe run into that lead. And then I thought, listen, I just switched off a bit. And my game started to go down a bit. And I have to admit, when I was watching the score come back, it was like I was a spectator. So I was watching the score come back, and when that was coming back, I was looking at it, it was like I was a spectator. I had nothing to do with it, and I was hitting the switch and nothing happened.
110 to finish, to go 14-10 up, you saw a massive roar of emotion from you. Was that something to do with, like you said there, about switching off, and was that just relief to give yourself a cushion?
I think yeah, we always want that relief. It doesn't matter what you do in the heat at the moment. I think I made, no disrespect to Michael, but I made the game very hard for me tonight, that I did race into that lead. The crowd did get involved, but it wasn't that. It was that I switched off, and if I probably maintained what I was doing, to keep hitting doubles and staying nice and calm, and I would have done that. And it was like you just shut up shop really. You don't play the game. You're more protecting what you've already got instead of playing to win it. I'd done a lot of protecting tonight, and it wasn't until the second to last leg really when that double 16 went in off 43. Big 8, don't remind me again, but yeah, big 8, big 3, and then hit the double 16, that won that for me tonight.
How does that compare to winning the Worlds?
I think with the Worlds, obviously the later I got you, Michael, Phil, and I was having to play at such a level and having to find, and you're having to find your best stuff. And tonight I spread my wings a little bit early, and then I shut them up again. And I think in the comparison of the two, it was much tougher. In a way, the way I played tonight, it was nerve-wracking, and you had to hold yourself together, so it was tough tonight.
Only Phil, Michael, Gary, and now yourself have won both. How does that feel to be in that sort of company?
It's just amazing. It's obviously, and everyone will laugh when I say this, obviously, I work hard all the time at my game, and I really must say that everyone does, and if they want to win, they should. But for the little time that I've done it, it's amazing for me. It really is. I know I played darts for years, but at this level, to do what I've done and win the 2 biggest tournaments in a ranking calendar, it's just amazing.
I know when you won the Worlds and then you struggled the year after because you didn't know what was coming, everyone said Rob Cross was a one-hit wonder. Now, to add this to the CV, is that almost one up to them, everyone that wrote you off?
No, not really. I think everyone's due an opinion. They can do what they want in life, and I have to believe something different, because if you listen to people what are going to put you down, you'll never get better anyway. And that goes for anyone. Even Michael, for instance, if someone really kept putting him down and he wanted to listen, it'd make him worse. But that's why Michael's that good. You don't listen. And to be honest with you, that's why he come back strong, and he's going to be fine.
Does this give you the belief you can now catch Michael and become world #1?
I'll be honest with you, it's a step in the right direction. I think, obviously I've got a massive year, so everyone keeps telling me with defending and stuff, and it's a good start. But really it's irrelevant. I need to go out there, I need to show that aggression, but I need to enjoy my game. And I think with the TVs, there's obviously room for improvement already, because we've got the World Grand Prix coming up. I never won a game there. It's fantastic. You look at that, you think, oh Bob, you're defending the bottom end. So yeah, we'll look at all them tournaments and we'll look to do well. And all the TVs this year, I think I've been good on TV this year. I've played well, and maybe I deserve to win.
Rob, many congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Rob, many congratulations first of all. But how much does it mean knowing there's the Phil Taylor Trophy named after you?
I'm the first person to lift it this year, and I with Phil gone. Or was it second? Gary Anderson left it. He beat me. You believe that? 1 year. Couldn't pull my finger out. He probably played better than me, that's right. Cheers, Dave, sorry. No, in fairness, obviously, to lift this, Phil's always been a massive hero of mine, and he's always someone to look at. With his dedication, what he gives to the game, and the sacrifices, and everyone they go boring. But without this guy, we've got the opportunities to do what we do. He's been around for years, he helped establish it and get everything going, so we owe him a lot, but to win that is so special for me. I think the only thing what tops that tonight was seeing my little boy's face when he come up and he come on that stage and he had a picture of me, and I think every time they did when I won the Worlds, the only time we're close to crying was when I see him and he's on there, and it's a shame the little girl couldn't come tonight, but the other one's inseparable from her, so I'm sure I'll go home and give him a big kiss, but yeah.
Just talk to me about that 72 that I think made it 16-12. You turned around.
I hit it a few times, I think in the game.
First and second leg as well, so 3 72.
It weren't too
finishes.
bad. I quite like 72. It's the new magic number in Rob's life. It's going to be, I don't know what for. That's me talking rubbish. No, that 72 is obviously, for some reason I always leave it, and I like the double 6 and just moving the dart in. As long as I'm on the outside, I'm alright. You go to double 3, it gets a bit twitchy. But just the raw emotion tonight when I knew I was under the cosh and still to hit them doubles was amazing, and I just managed to keep my nose in front really. I think maybe potentially another slip in that game goes equal and I could lose.
Thank you. You don't get your 2/3 of the Triple Crown, obviously. You got Worlds, Matchplay, Premier League final as well this year. It's not been too bad a year so far for you. How does that feel that you can now complete your 2/3 of it?
Yes, I think I'll be honest with you, I dreamt when I first turned up to the PDC, and I said to myself, do you know what, I just want 2 years on tour, just to prove myself and see whether it works, and if not, you go back to work. To lift the second biggest, I have to admit, I probably haven't got words for it, but it's just, I don't know, here in the Worlds, even when I watch it on TV, it's always special. I always was when I wasn't professional, and now I can lift them. It's just amazing.
Talk to me about the game itself, because did you feel you only had to win the game twice, potentially, because you were 9-0 up and then it came absolutely roaring back at you, and then you managed to eventually do it and get through it? You know, did it feel like the two games in one night, potentially?
Yeah, I suppose so. It was such a weird game because Michael missed a little bit early and stuff, and obviously with the game I went so far in front, and I'm thinking to myself, Michael's going to start playing in a minute, so then you start playing a game that you're waiting for your opponent to turn up and sort of get that picture or that result, what you thought the game was going to be before I went out, and that expectation didn't quite happen, so I was so far in front, and then towards the end I just switched off. I really did. Maybe I looked at it and I thought to myself, well, if it carries on this way I'm going to win easy. And the later it went, I hit the switch and there wasn't a lot there, I have to admit, when he started coming back at me. There wasn't a lot there. I think the last break helped me a little bit, but you sort of become a little bit complacent, I suppose, and you can't do that. But just to get over the winning line and the second to last leg at 32,
You mentioned that second last leg there, but I want to talk about the 28th leg as well, because you missed 6 starts there, double there, and Crossman and Smith hit the second up on the top to go 15-13. Did you think, oh dear, might have third one?
Nah, I still had the break, and I knew if I just held from there, and the way the game went, it was a weird game because there was a lot of breaks in it, obviously, and I'm looking at it and thinking, I don't worry, if I don't hold, I'll break next leg, but obviously ideally to win a game of darts usually you have to hold your own throw consistently, so no, with the two I think the panic, I didn't really panic, I just tried to stay calm and just do what I do, but obviously it was a great pressure, and obviously we're losing in the last 2 finals this year, it probably hasn't been as easy as what I've made out.
Finally, I guess the word is, how satisfying is it to get that nonsense of people off of social media saying that you're just one major wonder?
Yeah, I know, but without them on there and it doesn't that, it doesn't sort of give good talking points for darts. I suppose it puts a lot of people out of a job, and we have keyboard warriors. They're fantastic. And, yeah, as much as I don't like it, and I try and separate myself away from it and my family. But I think the biggest thing is, without an opinion on the game, we go nowhere with the game. So in a way, people have to put that sort of view across, and then other people will comment. And I have to admit, I've got a few fans out there now, so they sort of stick up for me here and there when I do have a look, which is nice. But at the same time, it's irrelevant. It's not my life as social media at home. And to be honest with you, when I come to darts, it is. And we have to take every aspect of the game into consideration, and social media is one of them.
Well,